5:03 in Democracy 2016. The latest ABC News Washington Post poll shows Hillary Clinton with a 2-point lead over Donald Trump, but that's within the margin of error.
The most recent polls of Florida voters have her up by just a few points. Trump has been critical of polling while speaking to crowds at rallies, and now some Democratic pollsters are claiming the polls are underestimating Clinton's lead. They claim the polls are much more volatile than voters. A left-leaning coalition of groups monitoring voting says it's received more complaints about the election system from Florida than any other state. The Election Protection Coalition says it's gotten 1,700 calls from Florida since early voting started. Most of those calls are from people complaining that they haven't received their mail-in ballots yet.
We've just learned that Donald Trump is returning to Tampa. He'll hold a rally tomorrow morning at the Florida State Fairgrounds. Doors open at 7. His most recent speeches have focused on national security.
We want to build safe zones. We'll do it in Syria. We'll get the Gulf states to put up the money. They'll do it. And, you know, we'll take care of people. But we cannot let what's happening in Germany and Sweden and lots of other places. Look at France. Look at Paris. I have friends that used to go to Paris. They don't go anymore. They say, no, Paris isn't Paris. We can't allow this to happen, Sam.
Both Clinton and Trump were in North Carolina yesterday. They'll both be in Pennsylvania today. In the final days of the campaign season, both campaigns now out with new ads. Donald Trump linking Hillary Clinton to, quote, pervert Anthony Weiner.
Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton's using more of Trump's own words, criticizing minorities and women against him in new ad campaigns. The Clinton campaign is spending more than $53 million in this final week compared to $30 million Trump plans to spend. And Clinton is focusing on scare tactics, describing what she thinks life will be under a President Trump.
If Donald Trump were to win this election, we would have a commander-in-chief who is completely out of his depth and whose ideas are incredibly dangerous. Someone who wants more countries to have nuclear weapons and could easily insult a foreign leader and start a real war instead of just a Twitter war.
Clinton's running mate Tim Kaine is going to be in Sarasota tomorrow. He'll also visit Fort Myers, and President Obama is heading to Kissimmee on Sunday.
Senator Marco Rubio will visit our area today. He has stops planned in Homosassa Springs, Spring Hill, and the Villages. He's making the pitch to voters that he will act as a check on presidential power no matter who is elected.
I know that no matter who's elected president, we're going to need to have a Senate and senators willing to confront bad ideas from the next president. And I'm the only one running in this race that's prepared to do that.
According to the latest Quinnipiac poll, Rubio has a 6-point lead over Democrat Patrick Murphy. That is far better than last month when the race was within 2 points. However, early voters are believed to have favored Murphy.
However, Murphy is getting some support from big-name Democrats. He joined President Obama at a rally in Miami yesterday. The president slammed Marco Rubio's voting record while urging Floridians to vote for Murphy.
People want someone who's going to show up. They want someone that's going to stay strong. Marco Rubio's flip-flopped on key issues like immigration reform, which is why he got, booed off the stage last week.
Murphy will be campaigning in North Miami later this morning.